Come on in, come on in. Here we are, Elmhurst, Illinois. Disorderly product news is in Elmhurst, Illinois. Beautiful, beautiful suburb of Elmhurst, Illinois. See what the chat says. Wait for people to come in. I don't think the 5 people in here. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Elmhurst, Illinois. Hand in this complaint form. This complaint form for Commander RIFKIN treated me in a rather rude, aggressive manner. He claimed that I was violating the wiretapping law by filming my public officials in the course of their duty. Well, the Supreme Court has upheld that I have the right to film my public officials in the course of their duty, and it's actually an amendment to the Constitution. It's the first. So I'm here to redress my government officials and explain to them where they get their authority from. That is the 10th Amendment to the Constitution that we the people gave them. And if they don't want to respect us, we will take that authority right back. And they can work over here at the Egg Harbor or the library or Walgreens. Anyways, this is the complaint form. Let's read the complaint form. John Q. Public. If you remember, RIFKIN told me it had to be filled out 100% completely. 100%. What he was doing is a veiled threat. He was trying to tell me I have to put my name, my address, and my phone number on there. So he made it known that it had to be filled out completely. Well, John Q. Public is the person that is handing in this form. The date is 9/17/87. Google that date. My address is 520 Chestnut Street in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So Google 520 Chestnut Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and find out what happened on 9/17/87. Here, those are the cars. I'll see you in a minute, gentlemen. Find out what happened on that date and where that address belongs to. 520 Chestnut Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 9/17/87. Okay. What else do we have here? I am with a movement called Demand Your Flag. I was at the Elmhurst Police Station to actually compliment the department. While waiting to talk to somebody, I heard yelling in the background. When I turned around, Commander RIFKIN was walking towards me. He loudly protested that I had a recording device in my hand. He struggled to explain why I was audio and video recording him. He told me it was a crime. I helped him and told him he was alluding to the wiretapping law. The wiretapping law is for when somebody records you secretly, audibly. That does not apply to him. And actually, the courts have ruled that we can surreptitiously record our public officials as of December 2018. I put the link in that video. And what else do we have here? So he accused me of committing a crime. When I protested, he stamped his feet, turned around, and ran away. I don't appreciate being called a criminal. I believe he owes me and the rest of the community an apology. The Elmhurst Police Department's image and that of Chief Roof has suffered greatly for RIFKIN's transgression. Video recording and audio recording is a First Amendment protected activity signed by John Q. Public and witnessed by 5,000 people as of 3 hours ago. I think it's probably up to 5,005 people. But we're going to go on in here and redress our government officials and hand in our complaint form. I don't think he knew how many people were going to call when I... How are you doing, sir? What's your name? What's your name? Anthony, you've been answering a lot of calls lately, have you not? Yeah, I think you've been answering quite a bit more in the past couple days. Do you have a commander on duty, a sergeant, somebody of higher rank that I may be able to speak with?
Sergeant.
Okay, can I talk to him? Thank you, Anthony. I don't want to accuse him, but somebody with the name Anthony went on my page and kept on leaving rude comments. But there's a lot of Anthonys, so I can hardly blame him. Hey, Rebel, Chuck Bronson. Chuck Bronson's calling me the Rebel. If Rifkin puts his face in there and apologizes, then we'll call it even. I'm going to demote him back down to the Elmhurst regular patrol officer for 10 seconds. I have to be able to take a picture of it. Once he does that, then all will be forgiven. Roger Pimpton in the building. Chuck Bronson in the building. Popeyes in the building. Devil Dog Media in the building. I don't think Rifkin is here because he said he has a sergeant. So Rifkin was a commander. So if they're going to send me out the highest ranking officer, Rifkin would have been the person, unless they smartened up and realized that they might not want to send out Rifkin, an angry little midget with a fake tan and bleached teeth, to deal with me. But I'm going to keep my composure and not get emotionally involved like I did last time. That's why it's best to send out Reagan Peabody. He never gets upset. Tackle that cardboard thing while yelling, "Stop resisting." That was actually funny. Extortion watchers. Hey man, what's up, buddy? I can't read that. MD hilarious. I can't read that either. You guys yeah, I'm down here, buddy. It's me down here. He stuck his face in the window for a second to see who was down there, and then he backed away when he realized to put the camera on him. They got top-notch security camera, but from right there they see. Hi, how are you doing, buddy? What's your name?
Brendan Brooker.
I'm sorry?
Brendan Brooker.
Brendan Brooker, you're a lieutenant?
No, I'm a sergeant.
Sergeant. Okay, sergeant. I had an interaction the other day.
Sorry, I don't mean to be.
Oh, go. She's first. If she's first, go ahead.
No, she's fine. Do you mind if we step outside?
Of course. If you want privacy, we got to create it. You are actually sergeant. You earned your white shirt. You actually know the law. So yes, that probably is the best thing to do. If you want privacy, you create it. So I had an interaction here with obviously, unfortunately, he's above you. He's your commander, Commander RIFKIN. I'm sure you heard about it. 5,000 people have watched it on YouTube, right? So I'm really here to hand in this report. He told me I could not hand it in unless it was filled out completely, and he said that numerous times, and it was a veiled threat to let me know that I have to put my name, my address, and my phone number, right? He was trying to scare me. I mean, I can't prove that, but if you watch a video, that's pretty much what happened. So if I can explain the interaction to you, I don't know if you watched the video. I was here more or less, I was here to congratulate you guys. I'm with a movement called Demand Your Flag, in which we go around to police stations. I bought American flags out of my own pocket and patches. I bought that out of my own pocket, and I've given them to police officers if they trade in their thin blue line flags, because I believe in the people's building, it's only appropriate on the government property and government buildings and on government uniforms that are paid for by the people, they have that of the American flag. I mean, I think that's self-explanatory. So I was about to say thank you and say you're doing a good job, and you even have a flag deposit box there by the Boy Scouts. And I had talked to the people in front. It wasn't them, it was a female, and she gave me a big smile, and I waved to her. And so I thought everything was going to go great, and I heard some shouting from behind, and I turned around, and there was Commander. Is that what you call him, Commander?
We have Commander, yeah.
That's Commander RIFKIN. He was aggressive, he was angry, he was yelling at me. It mutes it on YouTube. So even though it sounds like he's talking at a regular voice, it's about, you could go about 2 or 3 decibels up. You know, so, and he was claiming that I was committing a crime, I was a criminal, by video recording him. Now, the Supreme Court has upheld that I can videotape my public officials in the course of their duties. Some people see it as a right, other people see it as a responsibilities. What he was saying, what he was trying to apply was the wiretapping law. That is surreptitiously audio recording private citizen. I mean, the courts have even upheld as of December 2018 that we can surreptitiously record public officials. So I could even have done that. So I'm here to hand in this complaint form, and I'm live on YouTube because these people could not make it, a lot of them. So when it said witnesses here, I put that down 5,000 because as of 2 or 3 hours ago, it was 5,000. We're probably at 6,000 now that have watched it. Okay. So when I hand in this complaint form, I'm going to hand it over to you. Sure. That's mine. You could read the top. That's this is my that's John Q. Public. Okay. This is 530 Chestnut in Philadelphia. You can Google that and see what that is. That's 9/17/1787. That's the date. 9/17/1787. Something happened on that date. You might want to look that up. But you can get in contact with me here at constitutionalkevlar@gmail. I left my Gmail.
So this is constitutionalkevlar@gmail.com.
Yes.
Correct?
Constitutional and Kevlar as in a bulletproof vest @gmail.com.
KEVLARE?
Yes.
@gmail.com?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, with it being a commander, that you wanted to issue a complaint against, it would not be me following up with it, but somebody will be in contact with you regarding that. And then as long as that's CONSTITUTIONAL KEVLARE @gmail. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
At gmail.com.
I mean, the regular spelling for constitutional, the regular spelling for Kevlar @gmail.com. Is there any way I can set up an appointment with the Chief Ruth?
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I mean, somebody's going to contact you anyway regarding it, and we can work on.
How long are we looking to? For how long are we looking?
Forward it probably later today.
And what's the normal wait time for it?
It really depends, but my guess is somebody will take a look at it on their desk tomorrow morning.
Somebody take a look at it. So I mean, it would be reasonable to believe that in 2 or 3 days I would get some kind of confirmation.
Well, they typically don't work the weekend, but I'll be sure to let them know that.
Okay, so we'll give you to the middle of next week. Now, this sergeant, and again, I can't see your name, but you've been more than hospitable. It would do you a service for me to see your name. What is it?
Brendan Bruckner.
Bruckheimer?
Bruckner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could read it if it was. Yeah, Bruckner. Now, Bruckner he has been hospitable. He has been ingratiating. He wanted to go outside because there was a civilian in there. He wanted to create privacy. That's what they do. That's what he's supposed to do. And I don't want him to baby me. I don't want him to coddle me. I want him to be firm and respectful. We just ask that you don't disrespect us, right? The community has given you authority. We expect you to act in a certain manner, especially if you're a commander. I mean, that was patently ridiculous how he acted.
And honestly, I wasn't there at that time, so I can't speak to anything that was going on. But, we do try and respect the public as much, as
you try as much as possible.
So, I mean, that's all we can say.
Yeah.
All right?
Well, yeah.
Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, tell Sergeant Rifkin to look up the wiretapping law and try and brush up on that because that's, that was kind of ridiculous. But that's an easy one, so I hate to imagine the hard ones.
So I'll go with John Q. Have a good night, okay?
John Q. Public.
Yep. Have a good night.
John Q. Public. Thank you, sir. So we redressed our government officials there. The gentleman was hospitable. He was kind. I mean, I hardly am gonna try and bait somebody into a confrontation. That's not my thing, right? He was nervous, stumbling over his words. I can understand. You're in the presence of DPN, a masculine man, 6'1", 208 pounds of muscle. Yes, you might want to quiver a little bit. So, and the police officers always look bigger than they are because they have their that bulletproof vest on. So we're gonna walk through downtown Elmhurst and let's see if we could talk to some of the people and see how. Well, you know what? We got to go up this way. Let's see if what kind of experiences they've had with the Elmhurst Police Department, because he tells me that they try to respect the citizens as much as they can. He kind of stumbled over his words and wanted to put that back in his mouth as soon as he said it, but that's what he said. So let's go ask the citizens and see if that's what they say. I mean, it's somewhat affluent. It's not that rich of a suburb, but it is a nice downtown, and it is a Thursday night, and these are nice restaurants. So the people here probably have a lot of money, or have money. So I don't think they're going to get any dissatisfactory comments about their public officials, but we got to try. There was some beautiful women out here earlier. I mean, both times I came in, there was some gorgeous women. So if nothing else, then let's go find them. Het a copy of that complaint form. Het a copy of that complaint form. Het a copy. Oh, shit. Should I get a copy of that complaint form? Should I get a copy of that? Well, you know what? I have a copy of the complaint form. I videotaped it. But thank you, Chuck. You're right. I should have kept a copy of that complaint form. On my way back. Okay, I'm going back. I'll get my copy of my complaint form. Damn it. Thank you. What would I do without you guys? I'm here trying to chase some girls, and we haven't finished business yet. Sir, I should have had a copy. There was 3 copies of that complaint form, and he took all 3. Can you ask him to give you my copy? Chuck, tell him Chuck Bronson wants it too. Tell him Chuck Bronson wants a complaint form. There, I told him. I told him Chuck Bronson. Make sure Chuck Bronson gets a complaint form. Well, there's 3. It's one of those things like a check. What is that called? Chuck? When you sign a check and it's like a lithograph. I don't want to say lithograph. But speaking of lithograph, watch the interview I did with cartel associate Ryan Leone. That is an unbelievable interview. I have an interview coming up with an outfit member, a mafia member from Chicago, in a couple weeks. I just talked to him today, so we're going to have a mafia member, and I'm going to drop part 2 of the Ryan Leone interview. Ryan Leone, YouTube channel Ryan Leone. It is hands down the best YouTube channel that's come along in the past month or 2. I got to get it notarized. Yes, carbon copy. Too Fast CB 919. That is right. My carbon copy. I need it. I'm sorry, sir? Oh, yeah, I just need the copy. I mean, you could give the copy to me yourself. Yeah, they're digging it out of the shredder. Can you imagine if it came back all taped up? He's taping it together. You're right, Chris. He's taping it together right now. It's gonna come back. They're not gonna be able to find it. Yeah, Ryan Leone. There's no I on the end. It's Leone. Ryan Leone. That's why they're taking them so long. I'm gonna say that to him. My subscribers thought it was gonna come back all ripped up. Ryan Leone, there you go. Chuck Bronson helped me immensely with that Ryan Leone interview. Me and Chuck were on the phone for 2 days straight brainstorming. Chuck dropped everything to help me with that Ryan Leone interview. Anybody who is not subscribed to Chuck Bronson, I don't know where you're at, but you need to subscribe to Chuck Bronson. I didn't know if I needed if I was supposed to get a copy. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you.
Yeah, it's all right. My subscribers thought it was going to come back all torn up. They thought you put it in the shredder. That was a joke. But thank you, Sergeant. Have a good day. Yeah, that guy. I mean, honestly, dude. Listen. You know how many people have called this place? They took down their survey. They have a survey for the town, and I posted it on my email. That guy was scared. You know, he's scared to say anything. I posted it on my email or on the video to take the survey, and the survey's shut down. You can't take a survey anymore. So I mean, taking a survey was harder than calling. Imagine how many people called. So that guy was definitely. I mean, and he acted in the right manner. Like, he's a police officer. He's a person. He did nothing. I don't hate police officers. I dislike bullies of all shapes and forms. Not, it just so seems like they have the most authority, right? So yeah, that's what happened there. I'm glad you guys told me to get my my thing back. But did you hear him? If you watch the video, he's like, this to be filled out completely. What he's trying to say is he makes sure that this top part, my name and date of birth and all that's on there. But he was trying to, you know, it's a veiled threat. But I put John Q. Public at 520 Chestnut Street in Philadelphia. That's that's Independence Hall, and the date is when the Constitution was signed. But I'm sure you guys figured that out by now. So let's go around here and see if we could find some people to talk to. You guys want to be on YouTube? You want to be famous on YouTube? I won't put you on. I don't put you. No, yeah, I would never come up to you and. No, yeah, no. I would never come up to a citizen and put him on without asking him. So let's see if we can find. Oh, here are the ladies I was talking about. Here they are crossing the street right here. Ladies. Excuse me, ladies. How you doing? Oh man, oh brother. Father Time played a trick on us. He gave us women and then he said, hold on, wait 40 years. Smack that all on the floor, smack that. Got some hoochies in there. Look at this beautiful artwork, sir. Do you live here in Elmhurst?
I do.
Have you had any dealings with the government here in Elmhurst?
No.
The police department?
That I did. No problem. Police actually been very responsive and supportive here.
Very responsive
in my experience.
In your experience, and of course everyone's experience is different.
Right.
Well, I'm a YouTuber, and my experience was not that of supportive, and I came here to.
Because you're a YouTuber?
Well, because I have a camera, right? People, it's an authoritative thing, right? When somebody has a camera and they point it up to you,
and you're like that.
Well, no, yeah, but when I
get paid.
Yes, but if you're a public official.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. We got the big stud here. Yeah, baby. He answered the phone. Yeah, baby. So here we got the beautiful paintings of Elmhurst, and look at there's Derrick Rose. That doesn't look like Derrick Rose at all. And he hasn't played on the Bulls in years. That looks like Derrick Rose's horrible twin brother, Marion. Well, anyways, have a good night, sir. Tell baby I said hello. He's good. He's got the Audi. I told you, he's got a brand new Audi. These people aren't gonna, you know, they're gonna say my government officials are the best. You know what I'm saying? He's got an Audi, a brand new Audi. Probably got an $80,000, $90,000 car. Those aren't necessarily the people that are willing to say anything about their government officials. Danger, danger, the Elmhurst Police Department is a half a block that way. Danger, the Elmhurst Police Department is a half a block that way. Danger, the Elmhurst Police Department is a half a block that way. How would you like to listen to that? Audit is trash. You are right, podcast therapy, but you are watching me. I'm not listening to you. Derrick Rose was a beast when he had knees. You're something different in a good way. Yeah, that's what every woman has ever told me, but it's never been in a good way. Armand's. This is famous from where I'm from Little Italy in Chicago. This is a famous restaurant from where I'm from. That's why I have. That's how I can. Well, that's how I know certain. Well, the interview you'll see in the interview. It's the son of a powerful mob captain and hitman, the nephew of a powerful mob hitman, an associate. So that's coming up. That'll be better than the Ryan Leone one, because even though me and Chuck tried for a long time to fix that connection, we just couldn't, and it was me taping off another phone. I think this gentleman, I'll probably talk to him in the same room. The interview will be me and him in the same room together. So yeah, South Community Watchman. He's a young auditor. He's trying to get it going. We have to support each other. Listen, I was a young auditor at one time. So go over to South Community Watchman and subscribe, encourage him, help each other out. Because if we're not there for each other, who's going to be there? Please don't put that dog by me. I don't like dogs. So if we aren't gonna help each other out, who is going to? And it's not that I don't like dogs. I'm just scared of them. Right? I got attacked by a pit bull when I was little. 39, hey, it's all relative. It's all relative. 39 is young compared to those ladies that were crossing the street, right? They wish they were 39. Here's my girl right here. Getting her hair did. So there we did. We went and we redressed our government officials. That is, we told them they were doing something wrong and we tried to correct their behavior. And we have a right to redress our government officials. They are government officials. They are part of the executive branch of the government, right? They draw their power through the 10th Amendment to the Constitution, which states that states can enact laws as long as those laws do not go in direct defiance or contradiction of the United States Constitution. MMA are going on up here, but this must be Almeida. This must be an old fight because they don't fight on a Thursday night. Oh, it's PFL. Reyes and Weidman fight night. Oh, that is live on ESPN2. So there we did. We redressed our live. There was a live handing in our complaint form at Elmhurst Police Department. I told them Chuck Bronson wants his copy of the complaint form, so they better go get it back. But when you guys said, "Oh, it's probably gonna be torn up in a shredder," I would have died, because I guarantee you, if Rifkin was on duty and he would have took it, and I would have left and then came back and said, "Oh, I need my copy," they would have been like, "No, you don't get a copy." They would have had to come up with some excuse because there's no way it would have been intact. So that's what we got until Wednesday of next Wednesday. They're gonna. That's the countdown. If not, I'm back here. This FFC. Look at that. That's a beautiful club. I was a personal trainer at one time. I did some internship at FFC Club downtown. That's a beautiful club. Down 267. I don't know what that means. I took Joe Cool down there to eat last weekend. What, downtown? We're in downtown Elmhurst right now. We're in a downtown suburb. We're not downtown. We're just in a downtown. This is like where we're at. Okay, so if you're not from Chicago, look at this. This is Title Boxing Club. Look at this. They got a ring in there and everything. Look at her. She's going to work on the heavy bag. Look at that. This is awesome, dude. This is my kind of place. Look at that. They got about 100 heavy bags in there that people are hitting. So where we're at is we're right on the border of Cook County and DuPage County. DuPage is the suburbs. Obviously, anything outside of Chicago is the suburbs, but these are like where you're starting to get nice, you know, which is the suburbs. So this is right on the border, Elmhurst, from Cook County and DuPage County. This is about, I would say, 20 minutes west of my house. Chicago is east from here. Go in and hit the bag and run out. Okay, once the PayPal, if there's $100 in my PayPal and it clicks on my phone right now, I'll go in there and I'll hit the heavy bag, snatch the hat off the guy's head, and run out. Yes, Zeus, Zach, smoke a bag for me. Where are my chicken? Tears on last two comments. Where's my chicken? Tears on last two comments. Oh, I didn't read them. My two beagles. That's my man. I hope that's a man. If that is a man, that's my man. If that's a girl, that's my girl. My two beagles. Podcast therapy. Hell yes. Podcast therapy. Weren't you just talking crazy to me a minute ago? Didn't you just hate me a minute ago? No, you hated auditors. I'm not an auditor. I'm an advocate. I advocate, right? So, lady, my two beagles is a lady. I have 90% males and 10% ladies, and my two beagles is one lady. Thank you. You planning on auditing this weekend? My whole life is an audit. An Audi. Oh, you hate Audis. Oh, I apologize. I apologize, podcast therapy. I thought you said you hate audits. I'm a moron. He meant the car. Oh, I apologize. Oh, that's terribly bad. He meant Audi. You all, and everybody knew it but me. Here I am going on about this guy. Poor guy, you know, likes auditors, and he's talking about an Audi, and I'm a moron. I'm gonna hang myself. Pose man, new subscriber. Peas man, please man. Peas man, new subscriber. I know I'm reading that one right. What was Rule 37? No, that we're not in Chicago. Rule 37 only that's CPD policies and directives. It's right below Rule 36 and it's right above Rule 38. But I've almost come to the point where I'm no longer saying Rule 37. I've just refused to say it anymore. I'm going to get a sign that says it and hand it up because I'm so sick of saying Rule 37. Because anybody that watches at least 2 of my videos, they hear Rule 37 95 times. It would be cool to see you audit. I'm about a half an hour from Chicago. Where are you? Are half an hour from Chicago? I'm from Chicago, so if you're only a half an hour away, I would know where you were at. You going to the 18th district? I've probably been to the 18th district. Okay, fuck you, Chuck. Okay. I'm going in there and hit the bag. I'm going in there and hitting the bag. I'm going in there hitting the bag. And the rest of you should donate $10 or $2 since Chuck did it. You're lucky I seen that before I got to my car, Chuck. I'm going in there and hitting the bag. Dude, they're going to have me in the Elmhurst Police Station by the end of the night. I'm going to be, they're going to be another complaint form, but it's going to be on me. Going back to hit this bag. No, I'm not drop kicking it now. I'm not, I'm not doing a reverse spin kick. Going in, I'm punching it. Where is it at? What's going on, guys? Take that. Thank you, gentlemen. So you didn't think I'd do it, did you? I went right in there and did it. If you do anything with a smile on your face, people will smile back. That's what I learned in life. Just smile. Doesn't matter if you're doing something inappropriate, as long as you're smiling, it's okay. Rocky James, $1.99. Oh, come on, there's another. I'll stand out here all night going in places doing stupid stuff. I'll jump in this lady's passenger seat and ask her if she could take me right home. Too Fast CB 919. Too Fast CB 919. Thank you very much. Those are you can't now. You guys got to go subscribe to Chuck Bronson. Like, he took a hit for the team on that one, dude. He put down a 50 bone. He put down a 50 piece for me to go punch that bag, and I kicked it. I kicked it twice. I punched it and kicked it, and I said something. I don't know what I said, but yeah, snatching dude's head off too. Damn, I'm invisible. What did you say, Cat? Oh, Captain Redbeard, did you subscribe? I'm sorry, Captain Redbeard. I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm hitting bags, I'm running into people, I'm smiling. Captain Redbeard Captain Redbeard's been there from the start. If I had 10 subscribers, when I had 10 subscribers, I can guarantee you Captain Redbeard was one of them. I talked to Captain Redbeard personally. Okay, Chuck's a personal friend of mine. To Captain Redbeard, I talked to personally. Miss Scarpetti, I talked to personally. Roger Pimpton has always been a down supporter of mine, right? You guys are the best. Yeah, sub to Chuck. Chuck is the Iron Man. If you guys like that, what is it? Live PD? Chuck does that, but it's like live auditing, where he stays out on the street and he has, well, I'm not going to tell you his tricks, but trust me, he's at some calls before the police are there. And he's out on the scenes. He's auditing. It's like live auditing. Well, I don't want to call it auditing. What would it be? Live cop watching. Anyways, it's live PD from a personal point of view. You know that. So go Chuck Bronson. He has helped me out innumerable times. Looking for his help with that Ryan Leone, because that Ryan Leone, like, all that stuff he says is true. I was talking to him the other day, and he was talking about being locked up with Big Meech and Gucci Man, and the Gucci Man was just like a throw, like the things that he says that are just throwaway statements. I'm like, wait, did you just say Gucci Mane? And he says it like that, Gucci Mane. I'm like, he's like, yeah, I saw him in Terre Haute while I was in transport. He's like, I didn't know who it was, but my fans keep on asking me about him. And then I guess Big Meech, he's the head of the Black Mafia. He gave him a pair of shoes because he didn't have any shoes. He was there on a parole violation. So we're here at Starbucks. Yeah, so just the stories he tells, and he'll be like, oh yeah, whatever, Johnny Depp was there, or Johnny was there tonight, and he'll be talking about Johnny Depp. It really is kind of funny. But I guess if you're from California and you grew up in that lifestyle, because TMZ stands for 10 Mile Zone, I believe. I mean, I know it stands for some mile zone. I believe it's 10 Mile Zone. And that's in that 10 Mile Zone is where all the famous actors, musicians, and everything live and are out in that 10 Mile Zone. That's what TMZ stands for. So I think he lives in that 10 Mile Zone, so he's constantly interacting with people we see on TV. If you go to just Google Ryan Leone, every single picture is him and another celebrity. You know, he's got a book out. They're making a movie about him. And I don't want you to think he's not famous for. These guys in here are playing like this is Gaming Goat. They're in there playing like Wizards and Warcrafts and stuff. It must be some kind of tournament. Wizards and Warcrafts, downtown Elmhurst. Let me go in here and ask them what they're doing. What's going on, guys?
Hey, how you doing?
I don't mind to interrupt, but my subscribers were wondering what's going on. I'm a known YouTuber, and I came by and I seen that you guys were playing some sort of game. What game is this?
Final Fantasy TCG.
Final Fantasy TCG, and what is like a Dungeons and Dragons type game?
So Final Fantasy is a video game. I don't know how old it is. He knows more about it than I do. Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, go ahead. You were going ahead. You don't have to tell me.
It's based on a popular video game. So most people know a lot of the characters like Cloud and Sephiroth.
A lot of people know those characters?
Mm-hmm.
Cloud and Sephiroth. Do you guys know Cloud and Sephiroth? Go ahead.
And you base a deck off of either the number of the game or from a character type, and you just fight each other.
Oh.
Pretty fun.
Okay, yeah. Well, there's someone saying it's pre-recorded. It is not pre-recorded. Rule 37. They're telling me that I'm not doing this right now. Somebody wanted to say, hey, oh, they're going to pay me $100 if I eat your ramen noodle. Who is ramen noodles? Oh, I think they think that's ramen noodles. Anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate it. And this is, what's the name of the store? Just to give it a... Game and Go? And Elmhurst. Hey, stay away from the police department.
Okay.
They're jerks. They're just jerks. So stay in here, have your fun with your dungeons, whatever, the games you like to play, but stay away from the police department.
I want to stay.
Those are the dragons in Dungeons and Dragons. Take care, guys. So there you go. Who said this was pre-recorded? This is absolutely not pre-recorded. I literally just ran into and punched a punching bag on the orders of Chuck. So how can you guys? I'm not getting. What hasn't PD Live been audited yet? Why hasn't PD? Oh, but you know what? There was an auditor on PD Live the other day. Joe Kaiser. Joe Kaiser's an auditor from New Jersey, and he was on PD Live the other day. So go to Joe Kaiser. Joe is Kayser, and it just so happened all I seen was his silhouette, and I seen that it was in New Jersey, and I knew it was him because he always wears this headband that says Supreme on it. He's into some kind of business with like shoes and skateboards. So he's into like the fashion of the day, and he was. I mean, it was completely ridiculous what the cops were trying to say. You'd have to watch that, but go watch the Live PD, the one in New Jersey. I believe it's titled. I would say it was titled. They said something like "Difficult Man meets difficult police officer." It's titled something like that. Difficult man runs into difficult police officer in New Jersey. Joe Kaiser, that's an auditor. So yeah, what else is going on? What other stores are open? Well, this is open right here. The private events cooking classes at the Market Table Catering and Events. You see it's open. I don't watch live PD. Cops was the best. Cops was the best. Cops was the best. Go in and ask for some salt. Okay, go. Give me $150 and I'll ask for some salt. This is not going in and making an ass out of myself. Because to them, I'm just a person with a camera talking to myself. They don't realize there's actually people here. I can't believe somebody accused me of this, like me staging this. Like, all my stuff is authentic. I have a phone. I could go live. Why would I lie about it? Ask for salt. Maxine's is open. Maxine's. If you want that, look, you can either get that at Maxine's or a thrift store, either one. But at the thrift store, they'll give it to you for 99 cents. At Maxine's, you're going to pay $392. It's your choice. Okay, guys, I got to find where my car went. We got a Bears fan over here in his jacket. I'm all confused and turned around. I'm at the Oyster Bar. Fannie Mae candy. Do you guys got Fannie Mae's by you? Do you guys got Fannie Mae's in your part of the town? In your part of the country, do you have Fannie Mae's by you? Is that a thing? Yell, bam, Ermel style. I mean, yeah, well, where's the $20? Yeah, I was born at night, not last night. I'll yell bam, Ermel style. For 20, yeah, give me the $20. Once I see a post, and I'm yelling bam. Oh yeah, so yeah, but Fannie Mae's is like an upscale candy store, right? Not in Florida. Dennis Eggleston. I was just watching. So either I was reading your comment or something, but your name looks very familiar. I was reading your comment or something. But yes, Ermel style. I'll yell bam, but I don't know what Ermel style is. But give me the $20 and I'll do it. We're back here. I feel like we were here, unless they have 9 million sports bars in the same block. Does anybody know where the Jewel's at? That's where my car's at. Does anybody know where the Jewel's at? Oh, I know where I'm at now, I think. We're gonna have to go past the police station. Not in Philly. No? Yeah, Fannie Mae. Do you got White Castles in Philly? You're not missing anything. What part of Chicago are you? I'm not in Chicago. I'm in Elmhurst. Elmhurst is about 20 minutes west of Chicago. Phoenix has, I called and gave Ruth an earful. Oh, that, yes, Eggleston, I believe that's, yes. If that's what you said in the comment, I remember where I heard it from. You actually talked to him? Dennis, you actually talked to Ruth? Or did you leave it on his, no, you left it on his voicemail, right? Buffalo, New York, it's in the house. So yeah, wait till I'm so excited about sitting down with I don't want to say too much, but he's a mobster, right? His dad was a hitman, his uncle was a hitman. He's a very famous mobster. He was on 2020, he was on Dateline. All those shows did a thing on him because he wrote a book. What's up, buddy? Hey, man, Free Man Liberty. Pull over, pull over. That's Free Man Liberty right there. That's another auditor. That's my guy right there. That's another auditor. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I go past North Lake all the time. That definitely can happen. I definitely can do that. DPN. I definitely can get over there. Dude, this guy, he's the best, dude. He is really, really a positive guy. He's a nice guy. He's always got, listen, when you watch his videos, go to Free Man Liberty. You watch his videos, he's always yelling, but he literally is the nicest guy in the world. Don't let him fool you. He's the nicest guy in the world. What's up, my man?
How you doing, man?
Good. Where were you? Just got off work?
No, it's in the area, not too far away, man. So I ended up just in case backup, bro.
My man, Free Man Liberty. Listen, this is an auditor. His name's Free Man Liberty. You'll see him if you go to his videos. He's smart. He's aggressive. He's very aggressive, and you're gonna enjoy his videos. Free Man Liberty.
What's up, free people?
Yeah, do you see him? He just popped up, dude. They paid me. Chuck Bronson paid me $50 to run in.
That's awesome, bro. Hey, it's nothing like having a good time. Bro.
Yeah. So this was the police station. Did you watch the video the other day?
Yeah, I seen that.
He was a jerk, dude. Like, and that's the thing about YouTube is it doesn't give you the correct volume, right? So it sounded like we were having a normal, but he was yelling, dude. Like he was yelling in my face. but it mutes it. It mutes it like 3 volume levels. So when I look at it, I'm like, dude, it doesn't look like, it looks like I'm just calling him a coward for no reason. And I wish he didn't let me, I wish like I didn't get off, he didn't let me push me off my square. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the main thing. They're trained to do that stuff like that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to get you down and make you start saying bad words. And then when
exactly.
you go on news, you're the bad guy. See,
But
this man is saying this and that.
He never thought that was going to happen. Like when he's talking, he's just thinking I have a camera in my hand. He never thought. They took down the page because they had I put up a survey. There's a survey you could take, and I put up the link, and it says what department do you. I went there, and after 10 minutes of it being up, it was like it doesn't work anymore. And it worked because I was the first one to take it.
See, people are speaking up.
That's the power of technology, dude.
And you know that flag over there, 14th district, down.
Are you sure?
They took it down.
No.
Yeah,
I gotta go. I'm going to CPD headquarters because I filed out a complaint.
Yes.
And I'm going to Internal Affairs Tuesday to talk to about the flag. Okay. But they got my complaint and they probably took it down. They put down the blue flag. I gotta go in there, dude.
Yesterday, I was with Audit in Chicago.
Yeah.
And he got locked up.
Where at?
At 14th district. He got arrested for like 10, maybe like 20 minutes the most.
Okay.
But they took him in for recording.
For what? Recording?
Yeah, just recording.
Just walking in there and recording?
I went over there, check it out. But I was looking at the video, bam, disappeared. No more blue line flag there, bro.
Yeah.
So that's good, bro. We also did state representative Martinez. Iris Martinez yesterday, and an alderman.
You went in there?
Yeah, we went to an alderman for the first ward.
Yeah.
Milwaukee and Western.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
Hey, went public. So we did a couple of.
I want to do that more with you. I want to go like how you went and talked to the Attorney General. It wasn't the Attorney General. It was
the Chicago Inspector.
Yeah, Inspector General.
Yes.
Dude, I would have loved to have been there, dude. I would have loved to have been there for that.
Yeah,
like,
I sent you the link. I try to send the links, anything I can to you guys.
Yeah. I texted you the other day and I said, dude, any of those political events, like I want to go to those because I really feel like we can make a change.
The caps meeting.
Those are the ones we gotta hit. Yeah.
But I also want to do is I want to check his what's his name public attorneys that work for the state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The state attorneys, the judges.
Oh yeah.
Undercover.
They all
They're like the bosses behind.
Yeah.
You know.
That's Kimberly Fox's office. She's so for Cook County. She's got an office in every court building. So where you go to Broadview, Markham, Maywood. They got an office right there. All you do is go past security, get in the office, and start talking. But yeah, I want to go into those. I want to do more political things and talk to them.
Sure, man. We down, man. We down. You know, one of the main things I'm trying to talk with other people is when we go to places, you know, have already numbers and stuff already. So when we bring up an issue, and they don't want to hear it, they start calling about that issue. Yeah,
that's the great thing about this is like the playing field's been leveled, dude. Like when people, like that guy's been treating people like that his whole career. Yeah. But when it's one-on-one, it can happen 1,000,000 times, but if it only happens in front of one person, it doesn't matter. Yeah. When he's in front of a whole bunch of people, he doesn't act like that. Now, it's one-on-one, but through this little lens, the whole world's watching. I got people in Australia and Wales. Yeah, you know, that's the beautiful thing. Yeah.
And, is that guy there? The one?
No, and if he was there, I don't think he would have came down. He was the commander, and he was on. They changed shifts around like 3 o'clock, so he was on first shift when I was there, and because they changed shift around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and I was there before then. So unless he changed a new shift, he didn't come down. But even if he did, even if he was there, I don't think he would come down. But I don't think he works this shift. So they have the flag at half mast for some reason. Somebody must have passed away.
Citizens or
you know?
No.
No.
They do it for their own, but they don't do it for the citizens.
Yeah, but I don't. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what the law is on that. I know that they do it for if it's a service member in the National Guard or something overseas, but I don't know if I mean, there's laws on it. Like it's flag code, right?
Well, from what I know, they do it when police officers, state representatives, state senate.
Yeah, but I mean, a police officer would have to die in the line of duty.
Another thing too, here in Illinois, October 29th, there's gonna be a Second Amendment march down in Springfield.
Yeah.
So if anybody's interested in going to Springfield, October 29th, there's
October 29th?
Yes, this month.
How long did it take to get to Springfield?
It's like a 3-hour drive.
I'll go in. I'll throw in for gas, and I'll go down there with you guys. Whoever wants to go.
hey, and that's one thing. It's like over here in Illinois, it's a police state, man. It's not even like it's supposed to be a like it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be freely carrying your weapons wherever it is, and here it's just like they control the whole thing, and a lot of people in Illinois are scared to go out.
Yeah.
Like the rallies over here in Illinois. I've been to the one last year or was it this year? I went to one of them.
Yeah.
And it's like a small amount of numbers, you know.
So when you, so sorry to get off the subject, but when you said that he got locked up the other day, and then they let him go, so did he got arrested or he got detained?
He got detained. Same thing, arrest, detained.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
just different wording, but yeah, they took him in. But then when I got close, he was already out.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a court date.
No court date.
Yeah.
They, I guess they're learning. They're learning already, man. They're learning over there not to be disrespecting people.
Dude, I can't believe they fucking took that flag down. I got to go back in there because I wrote a report and I put in there why it's wrong. It's against U.S. Flag Code 1. It's against Rule 42 and CPD policies and directives. It's a partisan behavior. It's a political behavior. It's the same thing like you wouldn't put a picture of your kids in a frame in the foyer. Why? Because that's your personal beliefs. This is our building. Why are you putting your personal beliefs in our building? You know what I'm saying?
You're supposed to be on the side.
And this even furthermore, if you want to make a police flag, make a police flag. Come up with your own flag. You took the American flag because you wanted all the valor and all the honor and all the respect that makes people cry at football games and stand up and but you wanted to make it just for you. You're selfish and say, let me have all this. Why not make your own? All that equity that makes people cry and all that was paid in over years of people dying overseas. People that never even drank a beer.
Not even overseas, even here.
Yeah,
here,
never
man.
drank a beer legally, and they died. They left their arms, their legs in some jungle, some desert. They left their minds over there. Yeah. And what they got was they paid into the flag, the respect for the flag. So how dare you take that flag, pervert it, contort it, reappropriate it for your own selfish needs and say, no, now all that adulation, all that love that you give them, give it to us now. It's for us.
Yeah,
you're fucking selfish motherfuckers.
What's crazy about it is that a lot of people don't even know about it. I just had to explain that to a few people, and basically that's like that's an occupation force, man. When a different flag goes up, it's occupation.
Yeah, that's what Joe said. Like the difference between an occupational force and a police force, an occupational force doesn't have to follow the laws. They feel like they don't have to follow the laws, and it's true. If we're in Iraq right now, you think we're double parking? Of course, we're parking wherever the fuck we want. Because we're an occupying force, or at the time, I don't know that we're occupying it now, but at the time when we were occupying it, that's the difference between an occupational force and a police force. An occupational force does not have to follow the laws. They feel like they don't. Well, if CPD is not, so now they're not a police force, they're an occupational force, and they're putting up their own flag. Yeah. Like that's ridiculous.
Like the 20th district, when last time I went around there, the 20th district, they don't have it in the front, but they got it in different rooms.
Yeah.
So when you're walking down, Lincoln Avenue, you look at the posts, there's different sections, but different.
Where's the 20th district at?
Oh, they're by Lincoln and Catalpa.
Oh, that's where you're from, the far north side. I know that.
Far north, yeah.
Yeah, I'm never really over there, but yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, I can't believe God bless you for telling me that. God bless you, because they just called me. The sergeant just called me or emailed me, and he said you got to come in on Sunday. And then he goes like this. The sergeant starts talking to me. He goes, you know, and he's just investigating this report. And then he starts going, you know, you can record, but you can't record citizens in a public building. I'm like, dude, I don't want to have this conversation with you over the phone, but we can have it in public, in person. Like, yes, I can. There's no expectation of privacy. I didn't want to get into it.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, dude, you're not even investigating that. You weren't even around. You're just trying to start shit just to start shit. And that's
what it is. It's sad, but the thing is, like, we shouldn't even be wasting our breath no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just supposed to be law, and that's it.
Yeah.
And if they don't want to hear law, that means they're being lawless. You know what I'm saying? And like me personally, as a public checker, I like to check public, because if I'm gonna work and pay taxes privately, you know what I'm saying, and I got somebody who works for me being disrespectful, it's like, I don't disrespect my boss.
Yeah.
I'll be out of the job. If I was telling my boss,
exactly.
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 And here, the only that's the question I always ask a lot of the officials too now, is that where have you ever seen in history that an employee is above the employer?
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course they get dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Right.
When is a servant above the master?
Yeah, never.
You're a servant, master. So like, if you ever watch America's Most Dangerous Corner with me and Joe Cool, me and Joe Cool come up. Joe Cool is the nicest person. He goes, "Excuse me, if you don't mind me interrupting you, I'd like to introduce you to somebody." And Officer Flanagan, she goes, yeah. That's exactly where it was at. That's exactly where it was at. That's exactly where it was at.
And no more.
Yeah, I filed a complaint. I filed a complaint. They just called me. Thank God they put it down.
Man, because the last time I went there,
I can't believe
I told them,
that shows you.
I was like, man, that flag is so disrespectful to everybody.
Yeah.
Every taxpayer. And
Because
they're just listening quietly. You know
just put an American flag up there. Why take down American? Put that flag up there.
Illinois flag,
Why are
the
you so
state flag.
spag? A Chicago flag. What are you so special about you making up your own flag? You ripped off the American flag and put it up there. Now that shows you guys. That shows you that this works. Yeah. If you go watch How Dare You, watch that video, and has Freeman Liberty just told you that flag's down now, but watch the video How Dare You with that flag. That's the district he's talking about, the 18th, in which I went in and I went off about the flag being up there. And they've taken it down, and I'm going to CPD headquarters on Wednesday because I filed a formal complaint. People kept on asking me how come I don't go back in there, because I'm in the paperwork stage. I can't keep on going in there and yelling at them. I have to talk to the bosses first, but they obviously took it down.
I'm trying to see what they want. I had so people could see where the flag was there right here.
You guys think you can be up over everybody else? That's not good. Honestly, it's not acceptable in Chicago. Remember,
It's right about. It's huge too.
you guys got families too. You got neighbors, man. You should look at neighbors yourself. But here you guys stealing, extorting people all day long. Think y'all gangsters. You guys ain't gangsters.
Right there. You see it up here?
Yeah.
No more. It's been down.
Yeah. Go to Freeman Liberty, watch his videos, go to my channel and go to How Dare You, that's the thumbnail. And yeah, that flag, we went in there complaining, that flag went down. And obviously they were mad because an auditor went in there the other day and they arrested them because they're pissed because their flag got taken down. Yeah. That's exactly why they're mad.
Yeah, bro.
They're mad because their flag got taken down, because the last time I told them, I'm like, listen, I'll be back in a week. That flag better be down or I'm ripping it down. And I was leaving. I go, yeah, that's right. Quiet as a church mouse when I leave. So you know they're pissed. That's exactly why they got down on them, because they're pissed that we made them take their flag down.
I don't know. My opinion right now is that it's been civil war on the low key, just informational civil war.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to take it to the next level, man. The first civil war was disgusting. You know, too many people died, man. But
yeah,
when shit hits the fan, man, you know, you gotta do what's right. You know, you gotta defend your peoples, your neighbors, you know, your allegiance to your neighborhoods, your, you know what I'm saying, your freedoms, and, you know, love your neighbors, you love yourself, man, and life will be much easier. But they don't understand that concept, because the only thing they understand is, you know, the gangbanging mentality. You know, I'm better than you, and that's it.
Preach, my man. I'm up. I'm about to go home.
Yes, sir, man.
Freeman Liberty.
Just trying to make sure that you're good, bro.
America loves you.
Bro.
Say goodbye to Freeman Liberty, guys.
Peace and love, brothers and sisters. May y'all have a good night, and keep your public employees in check. That's all.
My man.
You know, be aggressive, but, you know, peacefully. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know your rights. You know what I'm saying? Just keep studying your rights.
Yep.
Study what morals, philosophy. You know, study who you are, find out who you are, and break away from this matrix, man. Already take that red pill, man. Get away from all this BS.
There you go.
You know, there's too many of us. The silent majority is awakening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all it is encouragement. Ain't no ill will towards nobody. None of that stuff.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like any band and every person before us, you know, when they push, you push back. You know what I'm saying?
You got subs, you got a couple guys subs, my man.
Peace,
I'm gonna holler at you, but let me know next.
Be safe, bro.
My man,
Yes,
let me know next time. Let
Likewise,
me know.
man.
Let me know next time you're going out to any of those events. I'll go. Even in the Springfield.
Hit me up. I have time. Give me a heads up. Anything if you want. Back, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, bro.
My man.
All right, peace and love, bro.
Oh, Chris Carpetti, stop it. Miss Carpetti, please, you're too much. Miss Carpetti is probably my biggest fan on the low key. She doesn't go out there and flaunt it and say, but Miss Carpetti does way too much. She is a beautiful, beautiful person. And whatever you want, Miss Carpetti, you want to go on an audit, you want to be the cameraman, you can talk and I'll just stand there and listen. And when they get buck, then I'll step in. I hit the bag. I hit the bag for the 50, Rocky. You missed it. I hit the bag. Oh, no, 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 no. I hit the bag again for the no. How much would you give me if I go in that police station? I run in there and I take the take the cardboard Elmhurst thing and say it's coming with me. This is coming with me. Yeah, Mrs. Carpetti, Chris Carpetti. She is a female. She is a beautiful, beautiful person. She is a pioneer in the freedom field. Trust me, the things that we are doing today, we are holding these people accountable. And 20 years from now, they will be respectable because we held them accountable. Like, this is in the infancy. This is just the beginning of this, where phones and social media come together and one person can, unite hundreds across the country, thousands across the country. This is just the beginning of this. In 10 years, 15 years, auditors are going to be like Dan Rather. There's going to be a Dan Rather auditor, right? He's going to have his own film crew, his own makeup crew, that's just where it's going. The news is disseminated through social media now. It's not the Chicago Sun-Times. The Chicago Tribune will be out it'll be done. It'll be extinct. The Chicago Tribune, which is a paper in Chicago, will be gone in 5 years, 7 years. The Chicago Sun-Times, which is, a little bit more well-known paper, or one's liberal, one's conservative, but the Chicago Sun-Times is more popular. That'll be gone in 10 years. So the stuff we're doing now, it makes a difference. It does. It does. When we get 20 years from now, we'll be like, we were there. We were at the precipice. We were at the auditing precipice. We started this movement. As you can see, they took down that flag. They took that flag down. If that's not a victory, then I don't know what is. Go watch my How Dare You video. How dare you with that flag? Because of what I did and other people like Freeman Liberty did, as far as, and that's what it is. I went in there, I told them why that flag was wrong. I used their own CPD policies and directives against them, and I used U.S. flag code, which is law, though they don't enforce it, right? I used that all against them for being a reason why they need to be taken down. I filed the proper paperwork, and they're madder than a motherfucker right now. They're mad as hell at the 18th District right now because they know I got their flag taken down. Not me personally. I don't want to say that. We got their flag taken down because he was in there too. So Freeman Liberty and everybody else that I don't know who went in there, and everybody, period, who's been behind the Demand Your Flag movement. We are making progress, and I'm going to come up with bumper stickers and sell them very, very cheap. I'm designing the logo right now for the Demand Your Flag, and I'm going to come out with those stickers, and everybody across the country, and do a Demand Your Flag audit. Anybody that does a Demand Your Flag audit and sends it to me, I will post it on my channel. I've only been up for 50 some odd days, my channel, and my highest grossing videos got 60 or 70,000 probably. The video of this Elmhurst, that was just the other night. That was yesterday or the day before. Was it yesterday? Wait, hold on, let me think. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. If it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before yesterday. Either way, that's got like 6,000 right now. So do a Demand Your Flag in your town, and just watch mine and do it with your own flair. Study that police department's policies and directives. They all have policies and directives, and if you know them, then you can stick them on it. And trust me, they're not. Me and everybody here has the same rights, but I know mine. And some people know theirs better than I do, right? So. But if they'll get down on you, and if you don't fight back and show them that you know your rights, they're not getting off of you. So okay. So is there anything else you guys want to talk about before I leave? I got to get back into my car and leave. Any last questions? We are on the precipice here in Elmhurst, Illinois. We redressed our government, right? We told them that what they did was wrong and they need to act accordingly. Rule 37. Yes, Rule 37. I'm going to name my channel Rule 37 from now on. Rule 37. That'd be a cool t-shirt, right? Just Rule 37. Nobody will know it unless they're from my channel. Besides that, they'll never know it. Go down, but not getting off. Typical bipolar bacon babies with badges. Yep. What's your blood pressure? My blood pressure stays at a cool, whatever a high blood pressure is. I saw it, DPN. You saw what? It was below 38. No, 37 was not below 38. 37 is above 38. Even though I have to rattle that up very, very fast, they never get confused. 37 is 36. 37 is below 36 and above 38. It makes you guys got to think about it for a second. But I've said it so many times. I could say it in my sleep. I could say CPD policies and directives in my sleep. But it was CPD policy and directives Rule 42 that made them take down that flag. They should not engage in any partisan or political behavior. And the flag came down. I told them, listen, take that flag down, or I'm coming back in a week and I'm ripping it down if it's not down. And then I said, yes, that's right. Quiet as a church mouse. And in that department, it's a great department to do an audit in, because they have it's almost like a Roman Coliseum, or not a Roman Coliseum, but like you ever seen how in Rome where they would go at Parliament and it would be one guy and it'd be just like a circle going up with all balconies. They have that. They have like a half horseshoe circle above you. So while you're talking to the desk sergeant, there's detectives and other officers watching from above. So you really feel like you're in a coliseum of sorts. So while I was yelling, take that flag down, they were all watching, and it was dead silent in there. And like I said, it mutes your voice times 10. So when you watch the video, I was really yelling. Like, it was dead quiet in there. Everybody was watching me. If you see, they're all watching from up above. So okay, do I need to give up my Halloween Snoopy flag out front? No, two Beagles. That Halloween Snoopy flag is good. You're good with the Halloween Snoopy flag. That is your personal property. You're a private citizen. Did I ever hear of the movie 300? Never heard of the movie 300. Who's down with the movie 300? Who doesn't like the movie 300? 300 is awesome. Everyone's heard of the movie 300. Don't forget, we voting Trump 2020. Alexander Scott, this is a democracy. We can vote for whoever we want. Look at this. Is there someone hanging out the sunroof of this car? Oh, no, that's a domino sign. Okay, so we are going to leave the chat now. Any other questions, comments, or concerns? Everybody go to Chuck Bronson. Subscribe to Chuck Bronson. It was because of Chuck Bronson that I ran inside a private business and I started hitting their heavy bag. And then I smiled and waved on my way out. Like I said, you can do anything as long as you smile. People usually go for that. If you smile, look at this face. This does not look like a face that's doing anything wrong. See, that's a very, no, that face is not the face of an evildoer, right? So as long as I smile while I do it, they pretty much give me the thumbs up. But I am on my way. I have to go. Are you getting something to eat? I am. I'm starving. I'm gonna sit down with these ladies. There's about 6. It's like a Sex in the City type table there. They're talking about women. I don't know, whatever women talk about when women get together. But they're in a posh restaurant talking about it. Well, anyways, God bless you guys. We were here. We did it. We were on the auditing precipice. Remember, stay tuned to Disorderly Product News as Ryan Leone Part 2. Go subscribe to Ryan Leone. It is the most incredible story you've ever heard in your life. Hollywood's Bad Boy. A movie made about him. He's got 2 movies coming out about him. The guy who wrote Fight Club is writing the screenplay for one of them. The guy that did Spun, I don't know, I'm not familiar with the movie Spun, but the guy Nick Stahl, who was in the Terminator movie, played John Connor when he grew up. He's going to play in that movie. He's got a documentary coming out, and it's called Love in Vain. That's from his book. His book is called, what the fuck is the name of his book? Idiot Savant. No. Idiot Savant is one movie. Love in Vain is the other movie. But his book is called Wasting Talent. Yeah, the book is Wasting Talent, but those are the 2 movies. One's the movie that's from the book is the director changed it to Love in Vain. So go to Ryan Leone. That kid will make you cry. He will make you laugh. He's unbelievable. I mean, when I cry, it's because I'm laughing so hard. He makes me fucking die laughing. That he is honestly the best YouTuber out right now, besides Disorderly Product News. So yeah, Anyways, guys, have a good night. God bless you. I will be back soon. Watch my video in which I was at the River Forest Police Station. I had to walk up and down. Oh, I'm sorry, not me. Reagan Peabody was at the River Forest Police Station. He had to walk up and down the stairs, I believe 4, 5, 6 times maybe. But stay tuned to Disorderly Product News. Check in with Chuck Bronson. Subscribe to Chuck Bronson. Free Man Liberty. Check in with Free Man Liberty. Good night and God bless.